Hello, everybody. Jose here. um, do you feel like a castaway, kind of in an island? By the way, if I'm not centered, don't worry. Focus on my message today. Who was Harriet Tubman? Um, Everybody knows the story, but not too many people know the detail. And I'm going to be brief today. Harriet Tubman is recalled in one occasion when she was out in the Underground Railroad, which was not an Underground Railroad. The idea that this was an Underground Railroad came one time when a specific person under bondage had escaped their master and had disappeared into the underground, into a tunnel. And they started calling it the Underground. And the story is recalled saying that Harriet Tubman had a sort of a pain and infection in her one of her molars. And she had thought, in this journey, I can't afford to have inflammation, infection. I can't afford to have this. She took her gun and removed the molar and said, it's better to have a moment of pain than a lifetime of regret. And I recall the movie Castaway, when in that movie Castaway, the castaway is in the island. The plane had already crashed. He had ended up in this island for 7 years. And it tells about a story of a man who got lost in an island from a wreck, an airplane wreck. The sole survivor. And he's seen there's a scene where he's having the tough time with one of his molars, and the only thing he could do is just suffer through the pain. And one night he decides, you know what, I'm going to get rid of this problem. And he gets an ice skate with a rock, and he places the ice skate, the bottom of it, where the skate meets the ice, that part, that metal part, he places it on his bad tooth, right? On his tooth. And he takes the rock and he removes it from his mouth. And he faints. And then he wakes up the next morning and it was the same thing. I'd rather have a small moment of pain than a lifetime of regret. And just wanted to come in today and talk about a little bit about that, because I think that we sometimes would rather be going through that pain than to take a step into the unknown. Look, it's raining. All right? It's raining. If you can tell, it's raining. This morning, we've got things to do. The rain is going to stop. There will always be later or tomorrow. But this moment, I was talking yesterday, today, I was talking the other day about be in the moment. The moment is the moment. Like right now, this is the moment. It's raining. It's beautiful outside. It's a time when, you've got nature taking its course. And are you going to be like that person that says, regardless of my pain, I'm just going to sit around and moan about it? Or are you going to be that other person that says, I'm going to get rid of my pain by taking some immediate action today, right now? And is it enough for you just to be meaningful in your small world? Or do you want to be meaningful in a larger way? Are you willing to remove your temporary pain to avoid a long-lasting regret? That's my message for today. I'll be back here later because I've got a lot of things to say, but I don't have enough time because essentially I'm working with a beautiful team, and I'm working on some projects around the yard and doing a bunch of other stuff. And that takes me to the next topic, which I'm going to cover at some point, is priorities. There's a way you could do a few things very well without becoming overwhelmed. But your focus must be on 3 key things in your life. What are the 3 key things that you can do in your life today that will get you to where you want to go tomorrow? And remember, today is really what matters. If you plan today, you will create tomorrow. But first, it starts here, right here on top, in the 10 centimeters between your 2 ears. It's in your brain. It's up there. You have to create it there and then manifest it. So Harriet Tubman, I started talking about her, was a freedom fighter, considered a fugitive by many, but a strong character of a woman that decided, you know what, regardless of whatever pain I am going through, I am going to do this for others. So today, let's do what one of my great friends said to me one time. He said, Jose, the magic in living, Jose, the magic in living is in giving. So with a smile, take your day and make it a beautiful day. Take care, everybody.